Okay, I'm really glad you're here. UDL and EdTech go hand in hand. I love this push towards universal design for learning. Just making, I really hope you checked out Shelley Moore's video, Dr. Baked Potato. I include that every single time I can. That was back in 2.1, maybe. It was when you had the options learning about UDL. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So UDL, again, UDL and EdTech go hand in hand, just providing that choice, those options, that flexibility for students and making our lessons universally accessible. If you have not already, check out these UDL guidelines right here. CAST is a fantastic resource. They have this interactive graphic here, real brief if you didn't pick this up from when you were first surface level digging into UDL. UDL has these three major principles: engagement, representation, action, and expression. My recommendation is you pick one of these things. How are we going to use technology to specifically address one of these principles? Do you want to use technology to engage your students, to give them multiple forms of representation, or how they go about doing their stuff? And then under here, there's also these subcategories: access, build, internalize. This is really, really great. So what I recommend you do, like if you want to use technology to engage your students by making your lessons interesting and engaging their interest, click on this and see what suggestions they give you here. So as much discretion and autonomy as possible around level of perceived challenge, types of rewards and recognition available. Which one of these is going to be most appropriate to your classroom? So your first step here really should be to dig through this and familiarize yourself with what CAST has to offer in terms of support for UDL. Choose how you want to make your lesson or activity universally accessible using technology. Then go out in whatever process you normally do for lesson planning and plan that lesson. Be prepared to share it in our next activity because you know putting that out in the space for other people to engage with is what's going to make this authentic and meaningful. And then reach out to me if you have any questions. My email is right there on the screen. I have those optional office hours. I think we have 2 or 3 over the course of August there for you to jump into if you just want to spitball some ideas, kick some things around. If your other colleagues are in there, I might be sitting there in Zooms alone. I don't know. So that might mean you are waiting for one-on-one attention right there. Or maybe we've got 15 people in there. We do some breakout rooms and we do a little bit of group collaboration. I've got protocols for that. So yeah, let me know what you need. Dig in. And when you are done, this should take you an hour, maybe, right? Just digging some things around, or take as long as you think is meaningful for you. Then go ahead and move on to the next activity.